I think about like 30 years from now, are we going to be able to access YouTube videos that came out a week ago?
That's a good question that people have talked about.
I don't understand what you're saying.
In 2050, in 2051, will YouTube still be around?
I don't think anyone can answer that.
Well,
this is the hypothetical question.
Hypothetically,
20 years ago, would someone have said Yahoo Answers is going to ever die?
probably not.
Yeah.
I don't think Mason's looking for an answer though, right? You're
No,
saying,
I mean,
what I'm
if
saying is
if it's
that
gone, are all these
if I want
videos
to
going to
watch
be
the
available?
Progananat video, am I going to be able to find it in 2050?
Man, if Debuff is still up in 2050 and we're talking about videos that don't exist on YouTube anymore, I'll be surprised.
I think,
but I also think that that's why archive.org and all those archival projects exist, is because they want to keep. I mean, how many tweets have you seen that you go back to look at the next day and they're gone? Like, so I mean, people delete shit, right?
yeah, I guess what I'm saying is like, it reminds me of like the saying "too big to fail." Like, is YouTube too big to go away? Is YouTube too big to be rivaled and then chopped down because somebody comes up with a better version of YouTube?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Like, Netscape was number one. Yahoo was number one at one point, and then Google showed up and fucking killed them. And
Netscape was dead before
YouTube.
well, yeah, I'm just saying, like,
Google.
and just for argument's sake, like, will YouTube ever have a competitor where it's like, yeah, if you want to go watch those Rhett and Link videos from 2015, good luck. You're not going to find them.
I don't. I mean, I
think about that.
I think that they're probably at this point too big to fuck with. But I mean, if you look at eBay, that was like a huge place to purchase items. But now there's all these other places. I mean, Amazon has eBay stomped. eBay's trying to compete with Amazon.
I mean, I still would go to eBay if there's some used shit that I'm really looking for.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're trying to sell a phone, I would go to like Sellify or whatever the fucking name of those.
Yeah, there's other options that are specialized or better.
Yeah, I can't think of one off the top of my head, but they give you like a price. Yeah, Cell is one of them. Swappa, like a lot of people use Swappa. But I don't know that I would trust eBay because I've tried to buy and sell phones through eBay before, and it just didn't fucking work out. Like the guy either didn't send me the money or like, I don't know.
I got a sweet deal on a Vita a couple of years ago.
I think it all depends, but I guess my point is like, I do wonder if the media that we're experiencing now will be not only accessible, but like will be essentially studied. Like, I know that's crazy, but do you think when like people went to movies from like Charlie Chaplin, for example, they were like people aren't going to study these one day. Like, these are comedies. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no, I get you.
Charlie Chaplin is a fucking legend.
Yeah,
but I can say that now with the knowledge I have. Back then, do you think they were saying like he's going to be a legend to people in the future?
I know, like,
and that's what I think about. Like all the internet pioneers that have come up in the past 15 to 20 years. Like, are those people going to be studied? Are these YouTube videos going to be cataloged or at least available because YouTube has been around for 50 years?
I think in some sense there will be, and there are people that save YouTubers' videos, like people that they like, and have them hosted somewhere that you won't find just by Googling or whatever. But because stuff like that happens, you see like re-uploaded videos once it's taken down or something. But I do think in like a broad sense, it's just interesting that a lot of the stuff we deal with now only has a digital file. There's no like hard copy somewhere, right? You record the video on your digital device, you do whatever editing, save the file, upload it, and if your computer crashes or something, maybe the YouTube video is the only one that exists, and if that's gone, it's gone forever. And I think it's cool, but the only thing that recently had happened that I can think of is, last year Nintendo had the like data leak of all this old
other files and stuff,
of like games and stuff that people had never seen.
The Giga leak.
Yeah, and like it's kind of fucked up that happened to them, but now that it's out there, like it's very interesting that exists because that's stuff that nobody would have ever seen had it not been released. And I don't think we need necessarily to see that, but it is pretty cool that that exists out there, right? Like you said, the PlayStation file. There's a file of that somewhere.
Somewhere.